Curitiba, the city of pine trees and passion, glows under the soft Brazilian night as thousands of people flood toward the grand arena. Hearts pounding, voices humming with anticipation. From the outside, you can already feel it. This isn't just another concert. It's a homecoming of the soul. The sign above the entrance shines brightly. IlVolo live in Curitiba. Sold out. Fans of all ages, from teenagers clutching their phones to grandparents draped in Italian and Brazilian flags, fill the streets with excitement. It's as if the entire city is vibrating to one rhythm. The rhythm of IlVolo's music. You can hear people speaking different languages, laughing, singing snippets of Grande Amore and Il Mondo, as they wait for the gates to open. The air smells of rain and happiness, that unique South American mix of passion and warmth that always seems to follow IlVolo wherever they go. When the doors finally open, the crowd surges inside, eyes wide, hearts open. The stage is bathed in gold light, the orchestra tuning softly, strings shimmering like a promise. And then, as the lights dim, a hush falls. The audience takes a collective breath. A deep, thrilling silence before the magic begins. A single spotlight hits the center of the stage. And there they are, Piero, Gianluca, and Ignazio. Three men who carry decades of music, dreams, and brotherhood in their voices. The crowd explodes with cheers, clapping, shouting, Te amamos. And benvenuti, IlVolo. Gianluca smiles, his hand on his heart. Boa noite, Curitiba, he says softly. His Portuguese touched with Italian warmth. The audience melts instantly. We've been waiting for this night, Ignazio adds, his voice playful, his grin wide. And you look amazing. The crowd screams back, their laughter echoing through the hall. Then Piero, calm and powerful, steps forward and says, Let's make this night unforgettable. The orchestra swells, and the opening notes of Il Mondo fill the air. Instantly the room transforms. Their harmonies rise, intertwining with perfection. Gianluca's smooth tone, Ignazio's passion, Piero's operatic strength. Three voices, one soul. Phones rise, capturing the moment. But many fans simply close their eyes and let it wash over them. You can see tears on faces everywhere. Because in that moment, IlVolo isn't just performing. They're connecting. Il Mondo ends in a cascade of applause so loud it shakes the walls. Ignazio laughs into the mic. Wow, Curitiba, you sound like an orchestra yourselves. The audience cheers even louder. And Gianluca waves his arms, encouraging them to keep going. Mais alto, he shouts. Louder. The next song begins. Un amore così grande. The lights turn a deep romantic red, and the violins soar. Piero's voice cuts through the room, rich and flawless, filled with that signature power that makes your skin prickle. Gianluca joins in, his tone tender and deep, followed by Ignazio, whose emotion bursts like fireworks in every note. When they hit the final harmony, the audience rises to their feet. Bravo! Bravissimi! Some shout in Italian, others just cry and clap, unable to contain what they feel. Tell me in the comments, have you ever seen IlVolo perform live? If not, what city would you want to see them in? Because moments like this, they stay with you forever. As the applause fades, Ignazio grabs the mic and says, We know Curitiba has a lot of music in its heart, so tonight, we want to give you everything we've got. The next song is Caruso. The arena darkens, a single spotlight on Piero as he begins that haunting opening line. His voice fills the silence, rich, deep, and utterly human. Then Gianluca joins, adding warmth, and finally Ignazio's voice rises above, pure and breathtaking. Together they weave emotion like silk. When the last note fades, there's a long pause. No one dares to breathe, and then an eruption of applause, the kind that feels like gratitude. You can see people wiping tears, clutching their chests, whispering Meu Deus under their breath. And then comes Volare. Instantly the mood changes. The lights shift to blue and gold. The rhythm picks up. The trio dances lightly across the stage, encouraging the crowd to sing along. Cantem conosco, Ignazio shouts. And they do. Thousands of voices join in, singing the famous Volare o Cantare o o o. The entire arena becomes one joyful chorus. Even the security guards are smiling. Even the orchestra members are clapping along. It's impossible not to. This is IlVolo's magic. They can make you cry 1 minute and laugh the next, then lift you straight into pure happiness. After the song, Gianluca laughs and says, You sing beautifully. Maybe next time we'll bring you on tour with us. The audience roars with laughter and applause. Then Ignazio adds, But remember, you'll have to eat Italian pasta every day. The crowd screams with delight. There's a playful sparkle in their chemistry. You can feel it even through a screen. Their friendship isn't just for show. It's real, and it radiates from the stage. Then they introduce a special surprise. This song, Piero says, is one of our favorites, because it reminds us of how music can travel through time and still touch hearts. The lights fade into soft blue. The first piano notes of The Sound of Silence begin. Gianluca's voice starts, calm and soulful, every word glowing with emotion. Ignazio follows, and Piero anchors them with his depth. The harmonies are almost sacred. The arena falls completely silent. No whispers, no phones, just pure awe. When the final line echoes, the entire crowd stands up, applauding, many in tears. It's not just a performance. It's an experience of shared emotion. If you're watching this video right now, imagine you were there. Imagine feeling that stillness, that power, that connection. What would you have done? Cried, recorded it, or just held the moment in your heart forever? Tell me below. Because IlVolo concerts have this rare gift. They remind you what music truly means. The night continues with energy and elegance. They perform Smile, dedicated to Charlie Chaplin and to everyone who's ever had to find light in dark times. Then Cielito Lindo, a nod to their Latin American fans, fills the room with joy and movement. The crowd sings the I with wild enthusiasm, waving flags and scarves. Ignazio jokes, "We should move to Brazil, you sing better than us." And everyone bursts into laughter. Then comes Surrender, and Gianluca absolutely owns the stage. His voice moves effortlessly between English and Italian, between softness and strength, captivating everyone. The lights pulse like a heartbeat, following every rise and fall in their harmonies. It's pure theater, pure emotion. Near the middle of the concert, they take a quiet moment. The orchestra softens, and the three men stand close together at the front of the stage. This next song, Gianluca says, we dedicate to all of you, to love, to family, to life itself. The audience waits, holding their breath. The music begins. Grande Amore. The entire arena erupts in cheers, and then silence falls again as they start to sing. Every note of Grande Amore feels like it's coming from the core of their being. You can see the emotion in their faces, the love in their eyes, the pride in their voices. When they hit the chorus, the crowd sings with them, every word, every phrase, every breath. Dammi, dammi un sogno echoes like a prayer. And when the song ends, the applause lasts for minutes. No one wants it to stop. Ignazio's voice trembles slightly as he says, "You have no idea how much your energy means to us." Piero nods, adding, "We sing because you listen. We dream because you believe." Gianluca finishes softly, "Tonight we're one voice." The audience cheers again, louder than before. As the night goes on, they perform O Sol Mio, Nessun Dorma, and Musica Che Resta. Each song builds higher, stronger, more emotional than the last. During O Sol Mio, Ignazio playfully tosses his hand to the crowd, inviting them to sing the chorus, and the sound of thousands of voices fills the arena like a wave. Piero laughs and claps along. Gianluca twirls his mic stand with flair, his joy pure and simple. When Nessun Dorma begins, the lights shift to deep gold. Piero takes the lead, his operatic power shaking the air itself. The orchestra follows him like thunder. The final Vincero hits like lightning, and the audience leaps to their feet again, shouting, cheering, some even crying. That's the kind of emotional earthquake IlVolo creates. Every performance feels like a moment the world should stop for. And then comes the encore. The trio returns to the stage, arms around each other. The crowd won't stop chanting, "IlVolo, IlVolo, IlVolo." They smile, looking out into the sea of faces. "You don't want to go home yet?" Ignazio teases. "Neither do we." The orchestra begins softly, and they perform a medley. Mi mancherai, Se telefono, and Per te si hai sorrow. Each song flows into the next like a memory. Their voices wrap around each other, delicate yet powerful, like a conversation between souls. As the last note fades, the lights dim once more. "Obrigado Curitiba," Piero says, voice thick with emotion. "You've given us a night we'll never forget." Gianluca adds, "From Italy to Brazil, our hearts beat together." And Ignazio finishes with that trademark spark in his eyes. "And we promise, we'll be back." The audience screams, waves flags, throws flowers onto the stage. The trio bows deeply, hands over hearts, as golden confetti rains down like blessings. Cameras flash, people cry. Some just stand still, trying to hold on to the moment before it slips away. Outside, even after the lights fade and the doors close, fans linger, singing Grande Amore together in the cool night air. Their voices rise into the sky, blending into the stars above Curitiba. One fan says softly, "They don't just sing, they heal." Another whispers, "That was the best night of my life." And maybe that's the truth of IlVolo's magic. They don't just perform, they create memories you'll replay forever. If you're watching this video right now, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the lights, the harmonies, the emotion. Feel it in your chest, that warmth that only music like this can bring. Because IlVolo's night in Curitiba wasn't just unforgettable. It was a reminder that no matter where we come from, music speaks one language: love. Tell me below, what's your favorite IlVolo performance ever? Which city do you dream of seeing them in next? And if you were there in Curitiba, describe what it felt like, because your story deserves to be told. Nights like these are more than concerts. They're proof that beauty still exists in this world. As the video fades, the words appear softly on screen. From Italy to Brazil, from hearts to harmony, IlVolo forever. Then silence. And finally, the echo of their voices lingers, like the memory of a dream you never want to wake from. If you felt the magic of IlVolo tonight, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because some nights are meant to be remembered forever.